Always
are
great
you?
to see you. Fantastic. The last time I saw you was for the first Fantastic Beasts movie. That was probably 2 years ago, right?
It was, yeah. I taught you to do the Arumpan dance.
Yes, you
which is
did.
basically the most humiliating thing I had ever
Yeah.
had to go through, so I made you go through it, yeah.
Things have changed since you've been here. Congratulations. You have 2 little babies.
I do, thank
How old are they?
you. So I have a daughter called Iris, who's 2.5, and I have a little boy called Luke, who is 8, almost 9 months. So.
Oh my gosh, congratulations. It's the
Thank you,
greatest.
man.
It's awesome. I mean, is it tough to work?
Well, no. Like, the work is the holiday.
Work is actually,
Exactly.
the work is vacation.
Genuinely,
yeah.
I like
raising children or stuff.
took a year off from making the first Fantastic Beasts and making the second one. And when Iris came into the world, and then after that, I was like, when Luke was, I was like, I've really got to get back to work.
It's like, did you bring anything back from the Fantastic Beasts set?
Well, I brought back ones, because one of the great things about being part of these films is, you know, there's all this merchandise, and I got all these Newt ones, and so I brought them back and I presented them with great, like, joy to Iris, and it's basically like giving a dagger to your child.
Yeah, I guess if you bring
she
a
literally
wand.
stood like trying to skewer her eyes out. And Hannah was like, "What are you doing?
Is this
You're
not what you
literally an
give
insane
babies?
person."
Yeah, of course not.
No.
But you actually brought 2 to the show tonight, which I'm very psyched about. These are Newt,
Those are Newt
Newt Scamander
wands.
official wands.
Yeah.
Can I hold them?
Yeah, of course you can, Jimmy. Feel free.
Disrespect the,
No, man. There's
It's got a decent weight to it.
yeah.
Did you get training for this when you?
There may be a wand movement director who comes
There
in.
may be?
There actually is, yeah. I was so incompetent with my wand work that I think they brought in a specialist.
Is there a wand specialist?
Yeah.
Is that a real
It's
thing?
a serious job. I mean, she's actually an incredibly brilliant, trained dancer, but she also has now found the specialist subject of wand work.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you do a movie with a wand, you have to get this person.
Yeah, if you're as crap as me, yeah.
Yeah. What can you show me? What are some of the moves?
Yeah, I mean, I can show you, because there's this particular new move in this film, so can I bring you out and show it to you?
Of course, sure.
So, like, what I wanted to do, there's a bit where he's tracking the creatures.
This is so fun.
Yeah, and so rather than just use the wand like as a wand, like, I wanted to use it as like an ear trumpet. That was good. The first thing is commitment. That's what I was doing.
It looked like I wanted something to happen. No.
So imagine, like, the wand, you're listening for the wand, so you're using it as an ear trumpet down on the ground.
What?
Yeah, can you hear that?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. And then when you hear it, the next thing, because Newt uses all of his, like, senses, so it's then taste. He can tell something's near, so like a wine, he tastes the floor. Yeah. But you know, when you taste a wine and you're not convinced it's quite right, you then have to, like, swish it round so you...
Oh, come on! That's not wand work at all.
But that's commitment.
I don't have to do that, right?
Come on.
I don't want to be...
Choose your spot.
I don't want to do it where you were.
Go
Oh,
on.
my gosh.
Yeah, when your legs have to come up while you do it as well. Like this. Ready? I'll do it with you. Ready?
Yeah.
Steady. Go. You have to swill the taste around.
I
Jimmy.
really swirl the taste around.
there you go.
Absolutely. Thank you for teaching me that.
You're welcome.
I'll never forget that. Thank you. Didn't you say that, I think, maybe it was last time, that you and Jude Law are, like, the only 2 British people that were not in any of the Harry Potter films or Lord of the Rings films?
Or Game of Thrones.
Or Game of Thrones, yeah. You weren't in any of this.
Yeah.
But did you audition ever for it?
I did audition for Harry Potter when I was at university. They came round and they were auditioning people for Tom Riddle, like he who shall not be named. And I got... it was like the casting director's assistant. And it was... Do you remember that scene in La La Land? When, like, Emma Stone is, like, singing and the casting director was on the phone after about 3.5 seconds. That was basically my experience.
Really?
So, yeah, I didn't even get about 3 lines out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness, because now...
Well, Jude and I played the long game.
Very smart, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. It's
But how do you do... I mean, this... we should say to everyone, what is this film about, Fantastic Beasts?
So it's... at the end of the last film, Johnny Depp had been revealed as Grindelwald, and he had been caught by using some kind of Indiana Jones magical lasso. Next time, I'll teach you the magical lasso movement.
Yeah, sorry, good. Yeah, we'll write this all down.
But of course, because he's the most powerful wizard in the world, he's escaped, and he escaped at the beginning of the film. And Dumbledore and he were incredibly intimate when they were kids, and Dumbledore's basically the only wizard powerful enough to kind of take him down. But for some reason, he can't, in a typically kind of Dumbledorian fashion, he's like, oh, I can't do it, I'll send you.
Yeah, so you. I want to show everyone a clip. Here's Eddie Redmayne in Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. Take a look at this.
Urgence, urgence, un sorcier suivi, Newt Scamander, est entré dans le département de la magie.
Oh, that's your brother?
So I think I may have mentioned in my letters that we have quite a complicated relationship.
Stop! Does he want to kill you?
Frequently.
Enough!
He needs to control his temper.
I think that might have been the best moment of my life.
I mean, how fun!
So much fun.
How fun! Eddie Redmayne!
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.